Hi Aaron, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your hitting evaluation. When we do these, Aaron, we start from the ground up, kind of how you do your setup. So let's talk about your feet a little bit. Okay, let's go back a little bit here. Okay, from a stance standpoint, pretty good. Okay, one thing you got to make sure that you want to make sure both your feet are pointed in the same direction. Okay, that one's good. This one's kind of pointed out this way a little bit. So you got to make sure that you have your feet pointed the same way, okay? But you don't want that front foot open at all. Okay, from a hand standpoint, where your hands are at, okay, not too bad. I'd like to see them a little bit higher. Kind of the rule of thumb, Aaron, is to get your hands about even with your ear hole on your helmet, right in there. So we like to raise those hands a little bit, okay? So let's talk a little bit about your route to the baseball now. Okay, so the first thing you notice, Darren, is how your bat's traveling. It's traveling kind of on an uphill angle, and we want it on a downhill angle. Okay, it's really important that you have your bat. It starts at like an airplane. Okay, airplanes don't just drop out of the sky. When they go to land, they gradually get lower and lower, and that's what a bat's supposed to do during your swing. And you kind of drop your hands straight down, and then go up at the baseball. And you go up at the baseball, and we want to go the opposite way of that. So let's watch your hands again. You see how they go down, but they're not going forward. They're just dropping down. And your hands have to go forward and down in order to have a chance to hit against real pitching. You're able to do it against the soft toss, but when somebody starts throwing the baseball at you a little bit with a little more velocity, a little harder, it'll become much, much more difficult. Okay? You're putting an uphill blow to the baseball, which is going to create topspin. And what we want to do is create backspin. But let's talk about, we'll talk a bit more of that in a few minutes. Let's talk about where you are at the point of contact. Okay, so right there, you're obviously a little bit out in front of the baseball. We want to stay behind it a little better. We should be hitting that right off your front foot. And you're a couple feet out in front of your front foot. But there's some good things here. You got a nice little, we call the power L, which you do a good job there. Your left arm is straight, which is really good. So those are all good things. Your front foot's closed in a good position there. Your head's behind the baseball, which is really good. Let's see what happens after you hit it. Okay, so you get a little bit of extension there. That's pretty good. Got no problem with your finish. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep rolling through here. Let's stop again. You can see, Aaron, is it like most little guys, most young hitters, they try to create bat speed, they try to create power by using their big muscles in their shoulders. Okay, you're trying to use your big muscles up in here. What I want you to do, young man, is use your hands. Use your hands to hit with. Okay, and you'll see at the point of contact, let's see where your belly button is at the point of contact. See how it keeps turning and turning and turning? By the time you make contact, you have your belly button facing the pitcher. And where we want your belly button to be at the point of contact, when you first make contact with the baseball, bud, is right about there. Okay? And the only way you can achieve that, Aaron, is by using your hands more. You're just using your big muscles to hit with, your big shoulder muscles, and those tend to be slower, and your hands tend to be way, way faster. The way we create power, Aaron, is by using our hands, and then we use our lower half. And let's talk about your lower half a little bit. Okay, see, as you hit the baseball, buddy, you're getting taller. You're coming out of the ground. And I want you to stay in the ground. let's say you're 6 feet tall, okay? Right now at the point of contact, you should be about 5'9" or 5'10". Okay, you should be getting smaller when you hit, not taller when you hit. See this back leg right here, right at contact, right there, your back leg should be bent like this. This knee should be going in this direction, down to the inside of that front foot. Okay, that's how we create power. Okay, you do a really good job with your front foot, maintaining that closed, firm front side that we have to hit. But you kind of lose it because of what you do with your back leg when you come out of the ground so much, and all that rotation when you hit. Okay. As you get older, Aaron, your goal as a hitter is going to be how long can I keep my body square to home plate. At some point you're going to get to this point where you are right now, but it should not be happening at contact. It should be happening on your finish. Okay? Because when we get to this position, we make it very difficult, almost impossible, to be able to hit a ball in the outside half of home plate. Almost impossible to hit a ball in the outside half of home plate. And that's, as you get older, pitchers are going to throw it out there a lot more. Okay, so let's talk about a couple drills we can do. I'm actually going to send you a link, Aaron, with a couple of drills on it. One is called dead legs, to help with your to stop from rotating your upper body through your swing, and the second one is called a split drill, and that drill will help you with your with keeping that front shoulder and that front hip in when we hit. Okay, so let's go ahead and move you forward here and stop you right there. Oops, too far. See where you are right there? Now that one you didn't rotate as much, Aaron. That's a pretty good one right there. And you can see your back foot still on the ground there. So there's not much drive there, but that's how your chest should be at contact all the time, just like it is right there. Okay? Let's go back, and there's another drill you can do to hopefully get rid of that uphill swing. Okay? I want you to do we call it a T drill. We're going to put a T. I'm going to draw a T right here. Okay? And then have your dad or whoever's going to throw you a soft toss, throw you a soft toss, and we're going to make sure that you swing, that your hands go this way, forward, and down. And not just down. Right now, if that white line was a T, you would whack it. Okay, we want you to swing over the top of that T with a gradual descent down to the baseball. Most young hitters want to get the ball in the air, but I'm telling you, young man, having two sons that played major college baseball, the best thing you can do is hit hard ground balls at this age. Okay? Because when you get older, those hard ground balls will turn into line drives. When you get bigger and stronger, those hard ground balls aimed toward the middle of the diamond will get a lot turn into line drives as you get older. So on the email you're going to get from me from your parents, you're going to get a link for a couple drills for you to go watch. And I want you to do those drills. Okay, buddy? I want to thank you for coming to ABC Baseball Camps, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Thank you.